If you think experienced DJs don't make embarrassing mistakes, you're wrong. I've had moments where I've wanted to pack up my gear, get in the car, and disappear forever. Today, I'm sharing the most embarrassing DJ moments of my career, and more importantly, what they taught me so you never have to go through them. Early on, I rented some speakers, lights, and a microphone for a wedding. I picked everything up from the music retailer, loaded up, drove 45 minutes to the venue, and didn't realize until 15 minutes before the ceremony that they forgot the microphone. I called the retailer immediately, but because of how far away the venue was, there was no way they could make it on time before the ceremony started. To make matters even worse, this was an outside ceremony, so the person officiating the wedding, who was part of the family by the way, had to project his voice as loud as possible so guests could hear him. The retailer arrived just before the reception started and the rest of the night went as planned, but that moment stuck with me. Lesson learned: always triple check your rental gear before you leave the store. Never assume you have everything. A DJ company hired me for a blended wedding about 2 hours away. Blended meaning the couple are two different nationalities. English and Spanish music is my niche. They sent me the address. I plugged it into the GPS and started driving. As I got closer, something felt off. It said I was arriving in a residential neighborhood. I reached out to the couple and it turns out it was their home address, not the venue. Because I'm always 3 to 4 hours early to a gig, I had just enough time to turn around, find the real venue, set up, do a sound check, change my clothes, and be ready before the ceremony. If I wasn't early, that could have been a disaster. Lesson learned: always search the venue name yourself and confirm the address. Never blindly trust what's sent to you. After a late gig, I was tearing down my system alone and was rushing to leave before the venue closed. I threw a bunch of extra cables inside of a backpack I don't normally use. What I didn't realize was I accidentally packed the power cord to my DJ deck into that bag and didn't bring it with me to the next wedding. I show up, start unloading, and it hits me. Luckily, someone was at home and was able to bring me the power cord before the ceremony started, and in the meantime, I used my phone to play music for the guests who arrived early. Lesson learned: have your gear ready the night before. Use a physical checklist while loading in and out. Never pack in a rush without a system in place. Preparation protects your reputation. When I'm DJing live, I wear my AirPods in noise cancellation mode under my DJ headphones to protect my hearing. This creates a strong sound barrier between the music I'm listening to in my headphones versus the music that's playing on the speakers. One night, I was queuing up to play the next song and I forgot to turn the volume fader down. So for a good 2 minutes or so, everyone could hear me preparing my next song on the speakers when I thought I could only hear it in my headphones. When I finally looked up at the crowd, everyone on the dance floor was staring at me and they started cracking up when I realized what happened. I put my hand up as a way to apologize and acknowledge my mistake and restarted the song that was currently playing because it was highly requested and kept the energy going. Lesson learned: always double check your faders, your cue levels, and headphone monitoring. Live mixing requires constant awareness. This one still haunts me. I was DJing a wedding and the ceremony had just ended and it was perfect. As everyone was moving over to the reception area, the couple was getting ready to make their entrance as newlyweds. They specifically asked to be announced by first names only. They gave me the signal, I grabbed the mic, hit play, announced them, and the crowd cheers. But the door doesn't open. I peeked around the corner to see if everything was okay when they told me I said the wrong name. Not mispronounced, but the wrong name entirely.
I will take responsibility for this. It was my mistake. Horrible mistake.
I would say in my defense the name wasn't common, but as a professional DJ, it's my job to ensure I have every detail of such an important day rehearsed, especially the couple's names. I'm telling you guys, in that moment, I could have just left all of my equipment there, walked to my car, gone home, and never left my room ever again. I apologized, took a deep breath, and this time announced the names correctly. I could just feel a 50% refund coming, but I was very fortunate that the couple was cool as hell and they just laughed it off. That was legitimately the most embarrassing moment I've had as a DJ. Lesson learned: rehearse names, write them clearly, confirm pronunciation, and say them out loud before big moments. Practice this multiple times. Details matter. Every one of these moments was deeply embarrassing, but every single one made me better. The difference between amateur DJs and professional DJs isn't perfection, it's systems, preparations, and how you recover when things go wrong. Learn from my mistakes so you don't have to make them yourself. And if you've ever had a DJ moment that made you want to disappear, drop it in the comments. I promise you're not alone. Aside from sharing these stories, I help DJs level up their mixes by bringing professional DJ style techniques into the DAW. If you want to learn how to create clean exports, perfect your transitions, and grow your DJ business, hit subscribe. If you want to learn how to create a DJ style mix in a DAW, click on this video on screen right now. I'll see you over there.